RedBud Farm Worm Castings are your all-in-one treatment for everything you grow, indoors and outdoors. They are nature's best organic fertilizer and plant food at its finest. Earthworms are some of the cleanest, most helpful creatures in the world. Their waste is formed in tiny ball-shaped black pellets called castings. Worm manure is the end product of the breakdown of organic matter by earthworms, also known as vermicastings. RedBud Farm's worm castings look and feel like dark-colored coffee grounds. They are pure, not mixed with any fillers nor additives. RedBud Farm worm castings feed all plants, all kinds of plants, annuals, perennials, bulbs, roses, orchids, herbs, fruits and garden vegetables, shrubs, trees, houseplants, ferns, vines, whether they are domestic, tropical, ornamental, or exotic. RedBud Farm worm castings also fertilize all plants, yet they never burn, so you can't mess them up or do them wrong. If you use more than you need, you may waste them, but they will never harm your plants, so no worries. Things just grow more. They aerate and keep air in the soil, so plants don't get crowded. Like little blocks of wood in a bucket, they create open spaces for plants to breathe easily. They also moisturize by holding water and rain, so plants don't dry out. One of my favorite things about RedBud Farm worm castings is that they don't stink. Even when you smell them, you can't smell them. They have no odor, really. RedBud Farm worm castings greatly increase your product yield. You can plant way less and get way more in both flowers and gardens. They add many helpful nutrients, essential enzymes, beneficial microorganisms, and trace minerals to your soil and bring your pH in balance over time. RedBud Farm worm castings are a natural repellent to lots of pesky bugs like spider mites, white flies, aphids, and other pests that feed on plant juices. Plants grown with RedBud Farm's worm castings can be protected against many fungal diseases also, like root rot and blight. Kids love to play in the dirt. When you use RedBud Farm's worm castings, they can safely get their hands in and learn to plant and grow healthy food and beautiful flowers. Your animals will never be hurt by our castings either, so rest assured, they are child safe and pet friendly. I'll bet you're wondering, how long do RedBud Farm worm castings last? You'll be happy to learn these two good answers. First, in the bag, RedBud Farm's worm castings last indefinitely, so they never go bad. So you don't have to use them quickly. Just keep them in a dry place. You may want to store them in a shed, a garage, or even a closet. Temperatures fluctuate hot or cold will not hurt them. Don't let water get in the bag because that's what activates them. Second, in the soil. RedBud Farm worm castings last over a year because they are time-released and they slowly provide lots of nutrients. We recommend you use them on each plant twice a year. Here are 3 ways to use them. Mix about a handful with either potting soil inside or dirt outside around the root or seed level. 2. For established plants, use about a handful, like a top dressing laying on the surface around the stem of the plant. 3. Make a brew called worm tea and water plants with it. The instructions for worm tea are on our website at www.redbudfarm.com. But I will go ahead and tell you how now. Add 1 cup of RedBud Farm's worm castings to 1 gallon of water. Mix and stir several times a day for about 2 to 3 days. Or rather than stirring, you may want to aerate the worm tea with a fish aquarium pump, tube, and a bubble stone. That gives it time to steep and brew. Then just pour it around your plants as you water them. Or you may want to strain the worm tea with a nylon hose into a pump sprayer and spray your foliage. Remember, worm castings are activated when they get wet, so be sure to use all your worm tea when or shortly after you make it. No chemicals, no perfumes, nor scents are added nor removed from our worm castings. Not everything that claims to be organic really is. But you can be assured RedBud Farm worm castings are truly organic because they are OMRI listed. OMRI is an acronym for the Organic Materials Review Institute. Therefore, they can be used in certified organic production or food processing and handling with no restrictions, according to the USDA National Organic Program rule. Other types of animal manures can burn, or they stink, or they have weed seeds, or chemicals or pesticide residue, but RedBud Farm's worm castings do not. We even wrote a book called Read and Learn with Buddy the Worm to teach not only children, but adults as well about the many benefits of our worm castings. It is 21 full-color pages, and you can download it on our website at www.redbudfarm.com. RedBud Farm worm castings are the very best, all-natural, organic plant food and fertilizer anywhere. Try them and see how pleasantly surprised you will be.